Jerry Jones, the Dallas Cowboys owner, sent a letter through his lawyer to the league's compensation committee demanding they restructure Commissioner Roger Goodell's pay package. Theron W. Henderson Getty Images. Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, renewed his threat of suing the NFL to derail efforts by the league's compensation committee to extend Commissioner Roger Goodell's contract, further escalating a bitter battle among some of the most powerful owners in country's most powerful sports league. The most recent threat came in a letter sent on Wednesday, the same day the New York Times reported that Jones had hired the high-profile and controversial lawyer David Boies and had told the 6 owners on the committee that he would sue them and the league if they did not alter the commissioner's pay package. In a 3-page letter sent to the lawyer representing the committee and to the rest of the league's owners, the Cowboys' general counsel said that the league's fortunes had significantly changed since May, when the owners, including Jones, voted unanimously to extend Goodell's contract by 5 years and to give the committee the authority to work out the details. In the letter, a copy of which was obtained by the New York Times, Jones did not specify what conditions had changed since May. But in August, Goodell suspended the Cowboys' star running back, Ezekiel Elliott, for 6 games after he was accused of assault by a former girlfriend. Jones has repeatedly spoken out against that decision, which was put back into effect on Thursday when an appeals court ruled against an emergency injunction that would have kept Elliott on the field. Through his lawyer, Jones said he wanted Goodell's new contract, which would begin in 2019, to include less guaranteed pay and more incentives tied to the league's financial performance. Jones noted that Goodell had already been paid $200 million in the decade since he became commissioner, and that making a decision potentially worth more than $200 million should be done carefully. In the letter, which repeatedly criticized the committee chairman, the Atlanta Falcons owner Arthur Blank, Jones demanded that all owners, not just the committee members, vote on the pay package. The Cowboys' lawyer, Jason Cohen, wrote that Jones did not want to resort to legal action, but said it might be necessary to stop the committee's work. Accordingly, Jerry Jones will continue to exercise his right to protect himself and the owners from the committee chairman's undertaking of a substantial financial commitment on behalf of the NFL without the owners' vote, Cohen wrote. A letter written on behalf of the Compensation Committee, which includes Blank as well as the owners of the Chiefs, Giants, Patriots, Steelers and Texans, brushed aside Jones' claims and said his call for a vote on the details of the contract was contrary to the league's operation practices. Indeed, your description of the proposed extension is so at odds with the actual facts that we can only conclude that you are either uninformed or seek deliberately to mislead the other owners, stated the letter, which was sent Thursday. Goodell's contract extension, which has been in the works for about 6 months, has turned into an embarrassing proxy in the dispute between Jones and Goodell. Many other owners agree with Jones that Goodell has an inordinate amount of sway on league matters. Typically, issues like the commissioner's contract are finalized quietly. But Jones' increasingly strident opposition to Elliott's suspension, as well as Goodell's handling of the protests by players who have refused to stand for the national anthem, has spilled into an open battle. At a time when the league is grappling with even larger problems, including a decline in television ratings and growing concerns over the safety of the game, Goodell has tried to sidestep questions about his extension, mostly saying that he will continue to work at the behest of the owners and in the interest of the league. Joe Lockhart, a league spokesman, told reporters on Thursday that all 32 owners voted in May to extend Goodell's contract and that he expected discussions on the extension to be wrapped up soon. He denied reports that Goodell was furious about how the contract talks have become the focus of the dispute. He said was unaware of any lawsuit being filed by Jones against the league. Asked if he expected a lawsuit to be filed, Lockhart said that's a question that should be put to Mr. Jones. Victor Mather contributed reporting. A version of this article appears in print on November 10, 2017, on page B10 of the New York edition with the headline Jones demands vote on Goodell's contract by all NFL owners.